Alright guys, so I picked up this Path and Stream one-person hammock. Picked it up at the dollar store, Dollar General. I was walking around and seeing that they've got this new kind of outdoors type section, and I seen that this hammock was 20 bucks. I seen that it it comes with different little specification things here. It says water resistant. It's got a hanging kit included, easy to reach, accessory pocket and storage bag, which ends up being this. So I've not set this thing up yet, but I have I've taken it up, taken it all apart kind of just to see what was in it. But this will be the first time I've put it together. So I figured, why not try it? I've done, other product reviews, and I like the product reviews, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing set up. Like I said, first time ever doing it, so I'm not 100% sure, what I'll really be getting into, but we're going to try it and, kind of just see what happens. Alright guys, so first things first, it's got this little bag that it's in. You come to this cordage, alright, and then you've got, this has the little rings on each side. So instead of like my DD hammock, how I've got the knots, this has these little hooks. So I'm going to go ahead and tie the string up, and then we'll get it all situated. So just like the last time, I'm just going to stretch it out a little bit and then get this cordage all undone. So you have nowhere near the amount of play, I guess, in the string with this one as you do the other one. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to tie a figure 8 in the line, just like that. So that's enough to get the hammock into one side. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is, hopefully I've got enough string. Alright, I might have to do it a little bit different. Let's see. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a figure 8 in both sides. We'll try this out, see how it works. This might not work, I don't know. Like I said, first time doing it, so I don't have, don't 100% know how I'm doing it. So just go figure 8 in this side. And initially, I was just going to wrap it around, but what I'm going to do is, I think, if I can get enough tension on it, I'm just going to run that D loop or thing through here. So let's see how that works. So it's in that one, it's in this one, so I think it'll be fine once I actually get in the hammock. And it's got some tension on it. I'd say it'll be fine. So I'm going to do this to the other side, and I'll get back on the things after that. I've got both sides set up. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I'm super, super glad that it's set up like it is, because I don't feel like it's the most sturdy. I did put some weight on it. I mean, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. So if I fall, we'll get it on camera. Let's see. Alright, so as you can see, it's holding it. I would have really liked to have gotten some more wraps on it, but you know, it is what it is. As far as the you know, the fabric and stuff goes, I mean, it's not the absolute best fabric, but it's also a $20 hammock. So I mean, I'm not going to dog on it too much, because I honestly, as far as like the hammock itself goes, I really like it. So I mean, it doesn't have a bug net, but I mean, for 20 bucks, I don't really think you can complain about that either. You can always get an aftermarket bug net. This doesn't have the same, you know, same amount of pockets as my DD hammock does, but like I said, 20 bucks. So I don't really think you can complain. I kind of like this pouch. It's not that bad. If you was laying in it or whatever, I mean, you'd have easy access to it. So you hold your water bottle or phone, keys, whatever. Ideally, I would like to wrap that around a couple more times. I mean, it helped me feel a lot better about it. Made me feel like I wasn't going to slip out of it. But as you've seen, I mean, I was sitting in it, and I mean, it wasn't going anywhere. I mean, initially when I first sat in it, it kind of wanted to go down, but once it got past the initial movement, I mean, it was fine. So I think I'm going to rate this. I mean, I'm going to give it a pretty good rating, I think. I mean, for 20 bucks, I don't think you can beat it. Like I said, with this rope, I could always get more rope and, you know, tie it up better. I mean, you know, it's for sure not going to hurt it. With this tree, I could have wrapped it around a couple more times, but I didn't. So, I mean, overall, you can see through it. I mean, it's not super thick fabric. You know, I wouldn't necessarily, probably wouldn't take this one out camping. Me personally, I like my DD hammock a lot better. I like the bug net, but I could get a bug net for this one. I mean, there's a lot of other high-end hammocks that don't have bug nets. There was a reason I bought the DD hammock with the bug net, is just because I wanted it. But you know, like I've said, for 20 bucks, I don't really think you can beat it. I mean, it's going to do for, you know, just to hang up and sit in. I mean, it's got plenty of space. I mean, really, it folds out pretty good. I mean, well, plenty of space for one person. I mean, you know, in a hammock, you're not keeping your stuff in it. You're going to tie it up somewhere. But, you know, overall, like I said, I really like it. These clips seem, you know, super heavy duty. They don't feel like it's going to give on me. If I was going to modify this, which, you know, if I was going to take this out anywhere, I would 100% get longer line. That's just me, because this tree right here is probably max 10 inches in diameter, I feel like, possible 12. So, and it's like at the end of its ropes here. I couldn't hardly get it around much bigger of a tree. So, I mean, so you don't have a whole lot of room to work. You also don't have, you couldn't go much further apart than these two trees. And these are the same two trees that I had my DD hammock in. So you don't have the span. So that's going to kind of hurt you on versatility as far as, you know, where you can set it up at. So, you know, a couple different things that, you know, you could improve on with it. You know, for $20, you've got room for improvement. It's not like you're spending all your money to get one hammock and it be like your only thing. I mean, you could add another, you know, add another 20 bucks probably, and this could be a really nice hammock for you. You know, get some more cordage, possibly buy a little bug net. I think most hammock bug nets, I've found them, you know, they can be anywhere from $10 to $15. So, I mean, it's not really going to break the bank for, you know, a $35 hammock with your bug net, maybe. I mean, I know I paid a lot more for the DD hammock, but you know, that's kind of, you know, you're paying for quality too. So, but for, you know, like I said, for 20 bucks. Now, I've not used this extensively. This is just my first initial thoughts. But I don't feel like it's going to rip on me easy. You know, it pretty much feels like sleeping bag material almost, just a little bit more heavy duty. It's not like, you don't feel like you're going to fall through it, even though I've got it tied on like I do. Like I said, it's not great. That's really the only con, I think, of this. I was really anticipating it being a whole lot longer line, but, you know, that's my only complaint with this. So overall, I really like it. If you guys are, you know, kind of thinking about it, I'd say go ahead. I mean, like I said, you always spend a little bit extra and grab you a bug net, and it could potentially be, you know, be a good hammock. It's super light. It's not heavy at all. Maybe it says on it, 1 hammock, 2 carabiners, 2 ropes. It doesn't have like a package weight or anything. So it says, do not hang hammock from a tree or post smaller than 6 inches. Do not exceed. Stand up. So, I don't know. Like I said, though, it's not very heavy. It's actually really light. It's lighter than my DD hammock, but it also doesn't have the bug net. So you're going to, if you did use this, you'd have to have the space for this, plus the space for a bug net. It's possible you could maybe squeeze them both in here, but I'm going to say it's highly unlikely. Now, I do kind of like that it folds into this pouch, because, you know, with my DD hammock, I got to make sure that I throw it back in my bag and it's not, you know, it's not blowing away on me or something, you know, that way I don't lose it. With this, it's always connected to the hammock, so that's kind of nice, kind of a cool feature. But I know other hammocks do that too. So, you know, you've got some perks, you've got some cons, but I don't think that the cons outweigh the perks, honestly, for 20 bucks. I mean, you can always buy some more cordage. It's possible you could use paracord. I would get something a little bit more heavy duty, personally, because paracord's got a lot of stretch in it. But, you know, I would like to get a couple more wraps, like I said. But, you know, overall, it's nice. I'm willing to give some more of the Dollar General outdoors section a try, because you know, it's kind of cool to me. It's new to me, so, you know, it's possible that somebody else has already had that at their dollar stores. But I think with this, you could for sure do like a Dollar General survival challenge or something like that. So, but yeah, there it is. Overall, nice. If you guys, you know, this would be like a good introductory hammock, I feel like. You know, if you don't want to spend the big money for, you know, a nicer hammock, you know, because, you know, some people don't like sleeping in a hammock, so it'd be a pain if you spent, you know, $100 or more on a super nice hammock and then you end up not liking it. So this is a good little starter, I think. You know, just to try it out. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment down below if you guys have tried it, or, you know, whatever. If you guys like these kind of videos, subscribe. Got plenty on my channel, so if you guys like it, hit that like button, and I'll see you until the next one.